Birthright citizenship means that nearly anyone born on U.S. soil is automatically a citizen, regardless of their parents' status. This principle, called jus soli, is a cornerstone of American law, setting the U.S. apart from countries that base citizenship on ancestry. It prevents the creation of a permanent underclass and symbolizes America's commitment to equality and opportunity. Imagine two babies born in Houston, one to citizens, one to undocumented immigrants. Both are Americans at birth, with equal rights. Few developed nations still grant citizenship so broadly by birthplace, fueling debate over whether the policy is outdated. Critics argue it encourages unauthorized immigration and strains resources, while defenders see it as a vital statement of national values. Birthright citizenship has enabled millions of immigrants' children to fully participate in American life. The debate is about more than law. It's about who gets to be an American and what that means. The future of this principle is now at the center of a national conversation. The 14th Amendment, ratified after the Civil War, established birthright citizenship to overturn the Dred Scott decision and guarantee rights for formerly enslaved people. Its citizenship clause, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof, has long been interpreted to exclude only children of diplomats or enemy soldiers. The 1898 Supreme Court case, United States v. Wong Kim Ark, confirmed that children born in the U.S. to non-citizen parents are citizens. Recently, critics argue the amendment's framers intended a narrower definition, excluding children of undocumented immigrants and temporary visitors. They claim subject to the jurisdiction should mean full political allegiance to the U.S. This reinterpretation has reignited debate: is citizenship a matter of geography or parental allegiance? Supporters of the traditional view say the language is clear and was meant to create a simple, universal standard. Opponents argue that applying it to children of undocumented immigrants misreads history and creates modern challenges. The disagreement is now at the heart of a major legal and political battle. The outcome could reshape the very definition of American citizenship. The stakes have never been higher. On January 20, 2025, President Trump signed an executive order to end automatic citizenship for children born to undocumented immigrants or temporary visa holders. The order instructed agencies to stop issuing citizenship documents to these children, directly challenging over a century of legal precedent. Civil rights groups immediately sued, arguing the president can't change the Constitution by executive order. Federal courts quickly blocked the order, and the legal fight escalated to the Ninth Circuit, which ruled against the administration. The Trump administration appealed, and the Supreme Court agreed to hear the case. Trump versus Barbara. The court's decision will determine not just the fate of the executive order, but the future of birthright citizenship itself. Oral arguments are set for early 2026, with a ruling expected by summer. The outcome could overturn the precedent set by Wong Kim Ark and redefine who is an American. The nation now awaits a historic Supreme Court showdown. The meaning of citizenship hangs in the balance. Those seeking to end birthright citizenship argue the 14th Amendment was meant only to guarantee citizenship for freed slaves, not children of foreign nationals here unlawfully or temporarily. They claim subject to the jurisdiction excludes those whose parents owe allegiance to another country. Critics say birthright citizenship incentivizes illegal immigration and birth tourism, creating so-called anchor babies. They argue the Wong Kim Ark precedent doesn't apply to children of undocumented immigrants since that case involved legal residents. Supporters of change point out that most developed countries don't grant unconditional birthright citizenship. They believe aligning U.S. law with global norms would protect national sovereignty and the value of citizenship. Ending the policy, they argue, is a common-sense reform to strengthen America's borders and identity. The push is for a more restrictive, globally consistent approach. Defenders of birthright citizenship say the 14th Amendment's language is clear. If you're born here, you're a citizen. The jurisdiction exception, they argue, only excludes diplomats and enemy soldiers, not children of immigrants. The Supreme Court's Wong Kim Ark decision and decades of legislation have reinforced this interpretation. Overturning it would create chaos, uncertainty, and a permanent underclass of stateless children. These children, raised in America, would be denied basic rights and opportunities, undermining the nation's ideals. Civil rights groups warn that ending birthright citizenship would destabilize communities and foster division. Supporters also dispute claims that birthright citizenship drives illegal immigration, noting most come for economic reasons, not to have citizen children. The anchor baby argument is misleading, as sponsoring parents for legal status is a long, difficult process. Ending birthright citizenship, they argue, would harm families and children who know no other home. The principle is seen as essential to American democracy and unity. Beyond legal arguments, real families face life-changing consequences. Take Maria and Carlos, farm workers in California. Their daughter Sophia, born in the U.S., is a citizen with access to education and opportunity. If the law changes, children like Sophia could be denied citizenship, splitting families and communities. Imagine siblings born months apart, one a citizen, the other stateless. Each year, over 200,000 babies are born to non-citizen parents in the U.S. A change would leave hundreds of thousands in limbo. These children would grow up American in every way but be told they don't belong. The result: alienation, instability, and a generation living in the shadows. Legal uncertainty could even threaten the status of millions already born here. For many, this is not an abstract debate. It's about their future, security, and identity. The human cost of this decision is profound. The Supreme Court's ruling in Trump versus Barbara will shape the nation's identity for generations. Upholding birthright citizenship would reaffirm America's ideals of equality and opportunity for all born here. Overturning it would create a new class of non-citizens, fundamentally changing the nation's character. The decision will impact not just immigrants, but every American, redefining the social contract and constitutional rights. The stakes are enormous. Will the U.S. remain a beacon of inclusion, or move toward exclusion? As the nation awaits the ruling, the world is watching. This is more than a legal battle. It's a fight for the soul of America. The outcome will echo for generations. The future of American citizenship is being decided now.